Hello everyone, here I am Pooja Sharma from Arya College of Engineering and IT. Today's my topic is series compensation. These are contents, introduction, objectives of series compensation, advantages of series compensation, disadvantages of series compensation, and location of series compensation. Introduction. Series compensation is basically a powerful tool to improve the performance of EHV line. It consists of capacitor connected in series with the line at suitable location. The basic idea behind the series capacitive compensation is to decrease the overall effective series compensation impedance from sending end to receiving end. That is X in the P is equals to V square upon X sin del relationship characterizing the power transmission over a single line. Objective of series compensation. The AC power transmission over long lines was primarily limited by the series reactive impedance of the line. Series capacitive compensation cancel a portion of reactive line impedance and thereby increase the transmittable power. The variable series compensation is highly effective in both controlling power flow in the line and improving stability. FACTS technology based variable controllable series line compensation can be applied to achieve full utilization of transmission asset by controlling the power flow in the lines, preventing low flow, and with the use of fast control, minimizing the effect of system disturbance, thereby reducing the traditional stability margin requirements. It helps damping power oscillation and subsynchronous oscillation and improve voltage stability. Advantage of series compensation. Increase in transmission capacity. The power transfer capacity of the line is given by P is equals to EV upon X sin del, where E is sending end voltage and V is receiving end voltage. X is reactance of the line and del is phase angle between E and V. The power transfer without and with compensation is can given as P1 is equals to EV upon XL sin del and P2 is equals to EV upon XL minus XC sin del. Therefore, P1 upon P2 becomes XL upon XL minus XC is equals to 1 upon 1 minus XL upon XC is equals to 1 upon 1 minus K, where K is degree of the compensation. The economic degree of the compensation lies between the range of 40 to 70% and K is always less than 1, that is 0.4 to 0.7. The second advantage of series compensation is improvement of the system stability. For same amount of the power transfer and same value of E and the V, the del in the case of series compensated line is less than that of uncompensated line. P is equals to EV XL sin del 1 and P is equals to EV XL minus XC sin del 2. Then it becomes sin del 2 upon sin del 1 is equals to XL minus XC upon XL. A lower value of del means better system stability. Series compensation offers most economical solution for the system stability as compared to other method. Load diversion between parallel circuit. When a system is to strengthen by additional of new line or when one of the existing circuit is adjustable for the parallel operation in order to achieve maximum power transfer or minimize losses, series compensation can be used. It is observed that the cost of the series compensation in 420 kV system was entirely recovered due to decrease in the losses in the 220 kV system operating in parallel with 420 kV system. Fourth, less installation time. The installation time for the series capacitor is smaller, that is 2 years approximately, as compared to installation time of parallel circuit line, that is 5 years approximately. This reduces the risk factor, hence it used to hit the current thermal limit. The life of the transmission line and the capacitor is generally 20 to 25 years. Disadvantage of series compensation: increase the fault current, mal-operation of distance relay if the degree of the compensation and location is not proper, high recovery voltage of the line across the circuit breaker contact and it harmful. Fourth one is problem of the ferro resonance. When an unloaded or the light loaded transformer is energized through a series compensated line, the ferro resonance may occur. It is produced due to resonance occurred in the between iron created inductance and in the reactance of the compensated line. This will cause a flow of the high current. It rarely happens and it may be suppressed by using shunt resistor across the capacitor or by the short circuiting the capacitor temporarily through a insulator or bypasser breaker. The problem of due to subsynchronous resonance. The series capacitor introduces a subsynchronous frequency proportional to the square root of the compensation in the system. In some cases, this frequency may interact with weak steam turbine generator shaft and give the rise to high torsional stress. In hydroturbine generator, the risk of subsynchronous resonance is small because of the torsional frequency is about 10 Hz or even less. The location of series capacitor. The choice of the location of series capacitor depends on many technical and economically consideration. In each case, a special system study concerning load flow stability, transient over voltage, protection equipment, system voltage profile, etc. It is necessary before the optimal location is selected. First, location along the line. In this method, the capacitor bank is located at the middle of the line if one bank, or at 1/3 distance along the line if two capacitor bank. This has advantage of the better voltage regulation along the line, lesser voltage short circuit current through the capacitor in the event of the fault, or simpler protection of the capacitor. The capacitor stations are generally unattenuated. The location at one or both end of the line selection on the line side in the switching station. The main advantage of this location is that capacitor installation is near the main substation, however require the more advanced line protection. The same degree of the compensation or more MVAR capacity is needed as compared to the method 1. Location within the bus bar within switching station. Type of series controller: static synchronous series compensator SSC, thyristor controlled series capacitor TCAC. A series capacitor bank is shunted by a thyristor controlled reactor. TCS are thyristor controlled series reactor. A series reactor bank is shunted by thyristor controlled reactor. TSAC thyristor switched series capacitor. A series capacitor bank is shunted by the thyristor switched reactor. TSSR thyristor switched series reactor. A series reactor bank is shunted by a thyristor switched reactor. Thank you.